need a clip. But I'm walking with so much jewelry, y'all gotta keep me I don't gotta use my tongue when I just be playing dumb, but really I'm smart than a. Really the way I be ballin', I should be sponsored by Spalding. I just be coaching my team like I'm.
Shooting guard, 6'4", number 5, Anthony
Yeah. This for my city, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches, they know that I love them, I got them all pulling it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And now the Lakers starting group. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Conley against Doncic. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me, James.
What you mean, Timberwolves? Oh, oops. What do you mean, who's the Timberwolves? Are you dumb? I think you're actually stupid. Oh, the Lakers. What?
Hasn't really lost
a
step. He's a
but it's on like the second highest setting.
I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater.
How about the touch on the floater? Luka Doncic, so versatile.
And here is Conley from past the arc. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. Tries to keep it alive. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. James in the post. Working on McDaniels. LeBron's shot is good.
And creating
LeBron
a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
For three, Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was.
Yeah, that looked like it went through my man. Hold up. Oh, he's too bad.
Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Oh, what am I doing?
Here's McDaniels. Comes up empty down low.
Good job,
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Hachimura kicks to Hayes. Reeves outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good by LeBron.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
Outside Edwards.
First biggest lead I've had in game 1 and 2.
Puts it up from 12. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Now Hayes.
Keenan driving
That
on
first
there.
quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's LeBron. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Goodness.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem. It shows you that right there.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Lakers with the ball. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 8 points.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Outside Edwards.
Oh, shit. Edward likes
Shot clock at 6. Back to Conley. From 13, and again it's Minnesota.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
That's the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And here's Edwards from the arc. The shot misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for L.A. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Here's Randall. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Lakers leading by 5. The kick out to LeBron. The 3 for Doncic. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's James. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Gannett comes in for Austin Reeves. McDaniels. Conley left side. Randall outside. Connects on the 17-footer. Randall's got 6.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Here's Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail. Here's Conley. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Conley dishes to Randall. Now, Alexander Walker. Still without a basket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
LeBron James on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat. And it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it. Well, LeBron James showing incredible energy to get to the offensive window and keep that play alive.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Clark's checked in. A minute 50 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got 12.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
To the middle, here's Alexander Walker. He's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And it's Connect in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
The Lakers trail. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. Six on the shot clock. Fades back. No good. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Timberwolves. For moments in that quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Back to Vincent. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vincent's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Lakers. And he drives in. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. That one's in, his first shot this game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Reeves against Edwards. To the wing right side. Vanderbilt misses. So it's the Timberwolves now. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Einod's checked in. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Connect. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Vincent. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. From deep. Hands it from downtown.
Yo!
DiVincenzo's got his second bucket tonight.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Reed.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Minnesota making a switch here. Garza's checked in. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Hachimura the pass to Vincent. And again, no good by the Lakers. Minnesota in the lead. On the wing. And again, it's Minnesota.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Goodwin passes to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Goodwin. Here's Vincent. Good on the three-point shot. Vincent's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Defended by Vincent.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Over to the wing. Nice move. Ingles with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And the Lakers also making a change. James checked in for Goodwin. Reed finds Gobert. Conley left side. And the layup is good. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's LeBron. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
Now here's Conley, defended by Vincent. Out to Edwards. No good on the triple. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. And here's Reeves outside. Frames the three-pointer. And it's a three-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Randall's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
I think they called a foul on me again. I didn't even touch that.
So it's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 3. Pass to Randall. A rebound by the Lakers. And here is Doncic. Reeves outside. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. No good on the 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Conley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
And here's Reeves outside. Mike Conley with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Doncic passes to Reeves. On the wing, Reeves. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to Doncic. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. McDaniels passes to Randall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels against James. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch.
The heck was that?
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Tipped away. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Lakers passing it around. 6 to shoot. Reeves can't hit. The Timberwolves shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, maybe a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
The Lakers trail. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
It's stolen by Gobert. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Top of the key. Edwards can't hit. Edwards against Reeves. Pass to Doncic. In the corner. Finney-Smith with it. From deep, Reeves. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Strong Move inserted by Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Doncic passes to James. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And finished off by McDaniel.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
There's Luka on the attack.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Hachimura. And here's LeBron outside. James connects from deep.
Well, there's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
These are representatives of the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Give me your beat. Remembering at the top.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And finished off by LeBron.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
Conley kicks to Randall. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Floats one. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Luka taking it in. Hachimura against Gobert. Out to Doncic. Over Edwards. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Doncic has got 20 points.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. And it's fun to watch.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Conley's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
James absorbing hits on the drive.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. On defense, the Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Edwards. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's Doncic, forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Pass to Edwards, shoots the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, James muscles it in.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Conley feeling it out. Unloads from 13. Edwards with another miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Reeves finds Hachimura. Nailed from three-point land. Hachimura's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Will it go? It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Hachimura penetrating.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. He's defended by Reeves. Good on the bucket. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Hachimura the pass to Reeves. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Edwards with it. He's
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniel. And the Lakers also making a switch. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Here's Hayes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to...
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Edwards at full speed. Conley kicks to Edwards for the tie. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Doncic. 26 points for him. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure if he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Out to Conley. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Reeves finds Doncic. Back to Reeves. Out to Doncic. Fires the 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley left side. Back That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got 17 now.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And finished off by Doncic.
Yeah, Doncic is such a showman, plays with such incredible joy. What a star.
Reeves against Edwards. Driving in. Oh.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Reeves in the corner. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
For three, Edwards. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Count that one. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Just great instincts. He knows what to do when he gets near the rim. Love to watch this guy work.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt comes in for Hayes. And it's Connect in for LeBron. Reeves the pass to Finney-Smith. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Reeves outside. Looking for Finney-Smith, and he gets it there. And it's Doncic missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Alexander Walker passes to Clark. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Timberwolves look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Los Angeles leading by 4. And the slam by Doncic.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Now Randall. He's got 8. Clark outside. Reed with a screen for Clark. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Vincent's checked in for Doncic. Out to the wing. Here's Connect. Traps in the tray. Connects. Got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clark outside. And then Clark slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo drills the 3-pointer. And now just a 3-point Laker lead. Reeves the pass to Finney-Smith. Vincent with it. 9 points in the game so far. And here's Reeves outside. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. DiVincenzo with it. Gwinnett picks him up. DiVincenzo the bounce pass. Here's Randall. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Lakers leading by 3. Vanderbilt kicks to Finney-Smith. Here's Vincent. Reeves right side. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. Reeves has got 6 here in this quarter. 6 seconds left to play in the third. Inside, 1 second left, and Reed with the lay-in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Got it off in time. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Lakers ahead. They lead by... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
We have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Clark is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in a shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Connects from three. Reeves got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Minnesota. James in the post, defended by Alexander Walker.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Hachimura. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Not a bad show from Mr. Rui Hachimura. Get up and throw it down, young sir.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense right on him. Clark for three. A rebound by the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Vincent. Out left to the wing. Here's Hachimura. Buries the 20-footer. And the Lakers lead by 5.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
For 3, Edwards bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 36.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes.
Yo, what are the stats right now? 36, 32, okay. LeBron.
It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And we're around 2.
Wait, how much does Rui have? Rui has 12.
2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Reid from the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 4. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hachimura's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Vincent off target with his 3. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Knocked loose. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Reid.
No, what are you doing? Go get it, Reid. What the heck?
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Finney-Smith.
Hold up, I gotta see that block by LeBron. Hold on.
The fast break. Edwards with the ball. And it's in there.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
I'm just doing a series. I lost the first one.
Connect with it. Over in the corner, Vincent. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Reid. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by James. DiVincenzo kicks to Reid. Clark for 3. Nope. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for Connect. And
oh my!
In for Gabe Vincent.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. The three from LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. DiVincenzo against Reeves. The 19-foot shot, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. And so it's the Lakers with it. LeBron up top. Edwards defending. On the wing, Reeves. The offensive rebound to the wing on the left. Hayes finds Vanderbilt. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Here's LeBron. Got it. Good job in the low post. LeBron's got 41.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Minnesota making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Hachimura is checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Doncic with the steal. The finish. LeBron right to the finish.
Boy, Luka Doncic showing good awareness and quick hands to make the defensive play and then get in transition. Nice.
And the whistle blows.
What? You're joking. My boy stepped out of bounds. Or he... What? Did it down and back. Stupid.
Randle finds Conley.
Rigged.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 9 assists now tonight.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates
LeBron, you're supposed to hit those.
And now here comes Conley leading the break, and Randle throws it down.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
And it's James missing. Timberwolves trail by 5.
Get it!
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
LA's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter.
That's
There's
awful.
the whistle
That
on the
was
shot.
all
Took the
ball.
foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork,
That was all ball.
and the
I don't know
savvy
why
to
they called a
draw
foul on
fouls.
him.
That is nicely done.
I'm not complaining.
The Timberwolves shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's James. James slams it in.
Oh, LeBron.
James goes high in the air and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to...
I love LeBron.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Randle from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Hachimura finds Doncic.
That's when we win. Oh.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 9. McDaniels passes to Edwards.
Bro, he should see the mismatch. threes on Gobert.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Here's Doncic, and it falls over the rim and in. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Foul.
Edwards against Reeves.
No.
Edwards can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but
No.
if that's the case, maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the
Block.
threes.
Conley gets the bucket.
Okay, they could
How about the
technically.
concentration from Mike Conley? Wow, that is big time.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's James. Julius
I
Randle
swear,
with
if
the
I sell
rebound.
this lead, I'm
Well,
gonna
he's a
crash.
quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Oh, it ain't.
Edwards against Reeves. Edwards can't hit. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Whoa.
Hachimura kicks to Hayes. The 3 for Doncic. Randall grabs the board. Now the Timberwolves with it.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard battle
says
through
that.
much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc.
Oh, yeah, it's over now.
The 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 38 points.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on
The fact
the
that he
road.
almost made it too.
For the 3. And another 3
That's
for the
crazy.
Lakers.
Rub the salt.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the... All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was. I'm like Popeye on the spinach, double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant, I'm the type can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my head on my, cause the. And I gotta make it back home, cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly I bought with me, don't, no joke, no, all I know is, when it come to me, I got young. I done did it, every time I'm in that, I get the
And that's all for tonight. Thanks for watching who the people that actually did. And later.